welcome to this update. We will talk about the severe weather that's going to happen the next couple of days in the US and some other systems there. So let's see the severe weather first, because tomorrow on Sunday they just put an enhanced risk there for parts of Pennsylvania, New York State, those areas there. So tornadoes are just 5% there, but wind is 30%, so that will be the main threat tomorrow. And hail just 15%. So please be careful tomorrow in parts of Pennsylvania there and those areas. So scattered severe thunderstorms are possible from late afternoon to the evening on Sunday from southwestern Ohio, east-northeastward to southwestern New England. Damaging winds should be the primary hazard, but a tornado or two and large hail are also possible. So please be aware there tomorrow. Then our big event on Monday, we have the enhanced risk there in Oklahoma, southern Kansas, and parts of northern Texas. So the probabilistic is a 30% in those areas, and hatched for maybe strong severe weather, a 15% and a 5% all the way to South Dakota. So this will be very crazy. A huge marginal, a big slide. So this might get upgraded, I think, in the tomorrow or on Monday. So let's see. Scattered severe thunderstorms are likely across the southern to Great Plains, mainly Monday evening and night. Very large to very large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadic storms are possible. So please be aware of this. We'll keep monitoring and making updates on this. So if something changes, we'll make another video. So let's just take a look here. A shortwave trough should be centered on the southeastern Great Basin at 12C Monday. Guidance is converging to multiple embedded impulses ejecting east across the southern Rockies and southwest and onto the central southern high plains by early morning Tuesday. This fragmented evolution and consistently slower timing of the ejection onto the plains appears less phased with the peak diurnal heating cycle, suggesting convective development will be greater and slightly further west than in prior outlook cycles. The southern and more vigorous impulses will still yield substantial tropospheric flow and amplification as the intense mid-level jet evolves across the southwest Texas into southern Kansas Monday night. So let's take a look here. Substantial least cyclogenesis will occur over the central high plains Monday afternoon and drift east along the Kansas-Nebraska border through 12C Tuesday. Low-level moisture modification from the northwest Gulf, while sufficient severe storms, will not be overly rich or deep. Still, there's consensus that a plume of low to mid-60 surface dew points should evac ahead of the dry line across much of western Oklahoma into western North Texas and eastern panhandles. Dryline initiation on this corridor may be delayed until after 0Z. More widespread convective development should occur Monday night, especially as the Pacific cold front overtakes the dryline. The relatively confined surface-based buoyancy plume nocturnal mid-MLCIN with southern eastern extents suggest initial supercells will probably consolidate into multiple smaller clusters rather than extensive quellas like those convective mesoscale systems or something. So large to very large hail appears to be the overreaching threat given the steep mid-level lapse rates and supercell with profiles. The tornado threat will likely be focused where low-level moisture is relatively greater and the discrete supercell mode can be maintained. Similarly, centered around northwest Texas, western Oklahoma vicinity, a swath or two of greater damaging wind potential may evolve overnight given the amplification of the flow regime, but will be modeled by weakening stability. Okay, so that's the general forecast there. It will change. It's still on day 3 that, so it will sure change. But we'll make updates as that happens. So let's just look the Cape here again and take a look how it will be. So where is it here? So around Monday in the early afternoon there should be some Cape already there. And wait, yeah, by the afternoon in Kansas a lot of Cape, Oklahoma. But around Monday at night there's showing a lot of Cape there around western Oklahoma, Texas and those areas. Lots of instability, but the greatest instability is showing during the night. So there are points here showing 2,800 joules per kilogram there in the middle of the night. So we'll check the model soon to see where the storms will be by then, but be aware of some storms at night too. So let's see here the GFS, just to have a look. So this system's entering California, some rain and gusty winds there today and Sunday. So around Monday the storms will form around there in Oklahoma, and the low pressure will be up in Nebraska and head northeast there. So yeah, this doesn't give a good look of the storms, but let's just go through this model to see what will happen. And then there'll be that snow up in Canada there, and more snow heads to eastern parts of Canada. And then a low pressure forms there in the northern US by the 22nd, more snow in Canada because of that. Maybe some severe weather there around the 24th in some parts. And then around the 28th shows another low pressure in Canada there with some snow, and the model doesn't go further. So let's take a look. So let's see this vorticity map here. We have the trough going to California there, and some say it to be a mega trough ejection or something. Then you go into the plains there, and after this heads northeast, there'll be that clipper system in Canada there that will bring some snow there and maybe affect the US later. So let's see this 200 millibar wind thing. So the trough there in California, and then it heads into the plains. Some good winds there too, 250 millibars. And this is mainly it, I think. So we'll keep monitoring this severe weather there, and if it gets worse or something, we'll make another video. So let's just check day 4, because on Tuesday they also have a slight risk there for severe weather going from southern Wisconsin all the way to Texas. So there might be some severe storms in those areas on Tuesday too. So please be aware on Tuesday as well. When they put the outlook for this on day 2 or day 1, we'll probably post it here on YouTube. So please be aware on Tuesday as well. So let's look at the total precipitation for the next 384 hours. I know that's a lot, but let's just take a look here, because we have plenty of systems in Canada too, bringing rain and snow to many areas there, and if need to we'll make another video for that. And then you can see here the map, many parts of the US there, and I think this is relative humidity here. This is on Monday. I think there's the drier air behind it, and the more humid there in front, so you can see the dry line there on Monday and the storms there. So we have indications that most storms will fire late afternoon and evening and continue at night in those areas. So please have plenty of ways to receive warnings during the whole day, but at night too. So because there can be some strong storms at night too. So this is the supercell composite here. You can see there for Monday it forming there. So this is the bulk shear. Let's see, strong there on Monday, parts of Texas and Oklahoma. So yeah, you get the idea what will happen. So please warn others and stay safe there. We will make more updates about this tomorrow and Monday if needed.